Mothers play a significant role in our lives, and it's no surprise that they have influenced our financial habits. Many of us knows our mothers as very hardworking, and particularly they have helped us in managing our finances. That's why today we are going to talk about the financial gifts that you can gift your mom this very period of Mother's Day. Being on a Sunday, we are talking about hashtag empowering our moms. My name is Coach Joseph Mudhoni. Welcome to Finance Nuggets. And today we are sponsored by people we call Thai Event. So Thai Event, they do media production, they do photo shooting, they do anything to do with event planning. So you can visit them at Haligam Nyaku House, and that is second floor, F2 11B. You can talk to them and make sure that you get something else. Maybe you make sure that your event has been colorful with the Thai Event. Thank you very much for continuing watching us. So I told you today we are going to talk about the financial gifts of mothers, and the first gift I'm going to talk about today is investing in your mother's dream. Talking of this, of investing in your mother's dream, is considering empowering your mother's small business by funding it. Maybe you can give her some money to boost the business, or you can give her some money to start a business. Maybe the dream that she has can come to reality. So by gifting them with that thing, making sure that you have invested in their dreams, giving them some money to start a business or boosting, your mother will be happy and will see that you have celebrated her in a very good way from how alikulea, something like that. Another thing is a retirement fund. Securing a retirement fund is something that is crucial, and often imekuwa something we call overlooked. And this is something that most of our parents doesn't know. Your parent is working in a certain company, has been contributing the NSSF funds, but that is not enough. You can opt to open maybe an account for her, or maybe if she has an account, you can be contributing some money for her, because after retirement there is nothing that she will be doing. Even if she has something we call the asset, she have the asset rich, we call it asset rich. She have some asset, she have a house, maybe she has a plot, maybe she has something we call maybe a car. She also needs something we call the liquid asset, liquid rich. Liquid rich, we talk about having some monies, and with this retirement account, she can be able to be withdrawing some monies, and maybe she will be liquid, she will be somehow liquidated. She can use that money maybe to buy some foods, because you can't maybe huwezi something like a car to be giving you money. We talk about a car being a liability. If you don't know, a car is a liability, because someone we call, there is a book, my favorite book, and we will talk about that later, because this book is something that teaches you about the assets. You can have an asset, but on the other hand is a liability. So you think you have an asset, but that is a liability. And talking of an asset is something that is giving you some money and giving some inakuwekea something in the pocket. So out of the retirement fund, we can talk about the health insurance. You can opt to gift your mother with an account for health insurance. Talk of maybe this, your mother is someone who is employed, and her employee have been contributing some monies. Do we call it SIHIF, or it's still NHIF? Has been contributing some money in that account, but at some point she also needs some help. And maybe you can opt to open another account for her. You can be contributing some monies for her, because this time the world that you are living, things have changed. And talk of things, the healthcare prices have been going up at an alarming rate. So by that giving her something we call a comprehensive health insurance policy that will be something that will boost her in a best way. Another thing we talk about is the gift of financial literacy. Talk of how she uses the money. You can maybe opt to hire someone who is a personal coach, or maybe a personal finance coach, who can come and talk to her on how to handle money. And your mother will be able to navigate her own financial decisions by providing her with that comprehensive financial education. That one is something that will help her in a very good way. Another thing we talk about is a book of personal finance. I told you we are going to talk about books. There's my favorite book is Rich Dad Poor Dad, and I've told you that assets, there is something that brings something into your pocket, put something into your pocket. But talking of assets that are just liabilities, you are just paying credit cards, you are just paying the car loans, the vehicle loans, maybe the house loans or the land loans. Those are something that that is something that cannot give you some money in return. On the other hand, it's something good, but on the other hand, we consider them being assets. Talk of that, we can talk of another book written by someone we call John Bodge. This is called The Little Book of Common Sense Investing. You can gift her with that book. Another book that is what we have talked about, The Rich Dad Poor Dad by, what do we call this person? Robert. Is it Robert? Yeah, Robert Kiyosaki. You can talk of buying that book or any other book that will improve the personal finance of your mother. Another thing is estate planning. Talk of Adwanyoba. Wale watu wetu wa kule is it Central Rift Valley? Hao wamekuwa wakinunua mashamba every time and then. You talk about kugongwa. Siku hizi unapewa tu stories za ajabu, kuna shamba inauzwa, and someone on the social media we used to see this period of rains, we are talking about someone can maybe identify a good plot by just visiting them and seeing if there is some water that is stagnating there. That is something better you can do by maybe introducing an estate planner or someone who can maybe educate your mother about the estate things. That is something that you can consider today gifting her with. So we have talked about 6 gifts that you can give to your mother, and you can consider them very well. The first one we talked about, the invest in your mother's dream, the retirement funds, the health insurance. We have talked about the gift of financial literacy. We have talked about the book on personal finance, and we have talked about the estate planning. Those are the gifts that you can consider to give to your mother today. And our mothers have been very good. They brought us very good. So most of us are where we are because of our mothers. And talk of that, me, I'm very happy for my mom and all the mothers around, is it the whole world. They are the best. So happy Mother's Day to our mothers, and make sure that you subscribe and comment, like, and leave and share too to our videos on Facebook, on YouTube, mostly on YouTube, Joseph Mudhoni. On Facebook, Joseph Mudhoni. Visit our Instagram account, that is Joseph Mudhoni, and you can be able to learn something from there. Very soon we are going to host a seminar talking about the financial literacy, and mostly we are going to hit the Generation Z. So don't miss out that best place. This is the best place that you can get more to know more about your finances and maybe your personal finances, and that thing is coming very soon. Thank you very much to all who have been able to make sure that we're meant to record the behind the scene guys. I'm happy for you and everyone who has made this day being successful. Thank you very much. Until next time, my name's Coach Joseph Mudhoni.